President Cyril Ramaphosa says South Africa will forever remember the high price Bantu Stephen Biko paid for our freedom. He paid tribute to the slain leader of the Black Conscious Movement in Parliament last night, following the launch of a series of books celebrating the crafting process of the country's constitution. Steve Biko died on the 12th of September 1977 from injuries, and among them a brain hemorrhage sustained while being tortured and beaten in police detention. No one has ever been held accountable for his death 41 years ago today. Lukhanyo Calata has this for us after he attended the launch.
The stories of the drafting of South Africa's constitution in black and white. According to Parliament's presiding officers Thandi Modise and Baleka Mbete, this collection of 6 books documents the stories of those who helped draft the country's apex law over 2 decades ago. The one story these books do not document, however, is that of Steve Biko, the leader of the Black Consciousness Movement, who succumbed to his injuries whilst in police detention on this day exactly 41 years ago. To date, no one has ever been charged for his death.
So as we remember Nelson Mandela and Albertina Sisulu, the iconic giants of our revolution, we also fondly remember Steve Biko, because he was a trailblazer in many, many ways and laid a foundation for an ideological understanding of what blackness was about through the Black Consciousness Movement. And we remember him as an intellectual and as a person who was very thoughtful, a great thinker. And so in our struggle, he has a special place of recognition and memory, and we will forever remember the high price that he paid for us to get freedom, to get where we are.
Meanwhile, the 6 books unveiled, each revolves around a different theme of the constitution crafting process. These include the character of a democratic state, the structure of government, the levels of cooperative governance, the Bill of Rights, the judiciary and legal systems, as well as public administration.
These books are of immense value as they record the lived experiences of those who had the profound honor of being involved in the drafting of the Constitution, which is our North Star.
The launch of the books also form part of Parliament and the governing party's centenary celebrations of struggle stalwart Ma Albertina Sisulu and former President Nelson Mandela.
We are honored that we are invited to this occasion, partly because for me it's walking down memory lane, but also it reminds us that our freedom did not come easy, and it cost a lot, but then it was worth it. We are here today because of those who went before us.
As the Mandela royal family, we receive this acknowledgement on behalf of the millions of ordinary women and men who waged a gallant struggle from the earliest days of colonialism until the defeat of the brutal apartheid regime. To the heroic men and women who led us in the anti-apartheid struggle, that legion of special women and men whom my grandfather, President Nelson Mandela, said that, I quote, "We owe all that we have achieved to those upon whose shoulders we stood," close quote.
The books will be available for sale to the public in around 10 days' time. Lukhanyo Calata, SABC News, Parliament.